And it's the Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Number 3, Levine. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Now, here's Doncic. And McGee kicks to Wood. Kept alive. Out to Doncic. McGee is screen on ball. 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Wood. Sinks the triple.
You can tell that Wood has gotten so comfortable shooting from that range, developing that kind of modern big man skill set.
Passes it to Caruso. Shot to stop the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Wood. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Vucevic throws it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Wood. Shoots over DeRozan. That doesn't go either for Wood. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Irving passes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Wood against DeRozan.
Great defense. Wood has worked hard just to get here. Now he's working hard to make a major impact on both ends.
Here's Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Levine with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Levine kicks to Caruso. Vucevic is screen on McGee. Pass to Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Doncic passes to Wood. On the wing, Irving. Another three for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And here is ball, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Big shot on the way. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Chicago called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Over to the wing, and stolen by Irving. Doncic outside. Irving passes to Doncic. McGee in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. McGee's got 5.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Williams. Kobe White is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 3. And Beverley kicks to White. Here he goes, and White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And they double up Doncic. McGee against Drummond. McGee sets the pick for Irving. And there is the whistle. Goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell.
Green deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Doncic with the steal. Green dishes to Irving. Wood a screen on Terry. The pass to Wood. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Here's Williams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Doncic outside. Green passes to Doncic. Back to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Mavericks leading by 10. Irving drives in from outside the arc. And there's Green on the assist by Irving.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
And Beverley kicks to Williams. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain it to everyone else, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Travis Bertans checks in for Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Josh Green. Hardaway's checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Hardaway, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Levine. Dishes it to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Off target from three-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Passes it to Bertans. For three, Bullock bangs home the trifecta. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Ball finds Caruso. DeRozan's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 13. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. 3 on the clock. Here's Powell. And the shot is long. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hardy passes to Hardaway. And here's Hardy. Back to Hardaway. One-on-one fast break. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Here's Bertans. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly.
19, the Mavericks, 30.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Mavericks. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green. And it's Irving at shooting guard.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Vucevic a screen on Doncic. Here's LaVine. Here's Vucevic. Ball feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's LaVine. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Irving. McGee sets the pick for Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Irving against Caruso. Irving dishes to Doncic. Wants to get it to Irving and does. They kick it out to Green. And the three off target. Bulls trail by 12. Caruso with the ball. Here's DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Back to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Green against Ball. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Ball, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hardy. Powell with a screen on Ball. Hardy, no good. The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Ball kicks to Vucevic. The dish to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Hardy passes to Powell. Now here's Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Back to Powell. Deflects the pass. Nice moves. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Dallas leading by 14. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. Vucevic defending. To the paint. We've got 1:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wasted no time on that one. DeRozan's got 7 points in the quarter.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd. Bullock, good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Beverly finds Williams. Back to Beverly. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And like seeing Beverly get involved there. Sweet shooting from the speedy guard.
Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout call.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
36 seconds left in the 3rd. Out to Hardaway. And it's Bullock in the corner. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Bullock's got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Powell against Drummond. Powell with the screen. Here's Hardy.
That's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all.
And so it's down. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about what the big fella is, showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White is out there and Patrick Beverley. Then it's Williams. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the small forward. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Back to Bertans. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway against Williams. And here's Bullock from the arc. Shot clock reset for Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Chicago calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Ball, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Doncic dishes to McGee. With the shot. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by McGee. And the Mavericks lead by 15. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Irving kicks to Wood. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Levine. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Irving up top. Defended by Caruso. From deep, Wood. And Vucevic pulls it down. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Green passes to Doncic. Back to Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Levine finds Ball. Now Caruso. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Levine looking around. 4 on the clock. A wide open look here for Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Dallas.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for JaVale McGee.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Here's Irving. Pass to Wood. Green kicks to Doncic. Lets the three fly. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
And the Bulls start out with the ball. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3, small forward.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Caruso grabs the board. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Lillard against ball. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Caruso outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off. Lillard outside. On the wing, Simons. Grant finds Simons. Back to Grant. Behind the back and lays it in.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Levine against Thibault. Pass to DeRozan. And he can't get that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nurkic a screen on ball. Here's Nurkic. Simons with it. There's a screen by Nurkic. Simons with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
Now here's ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to ball. And here's Caruso. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Known for his explosive athleticism, gotta like watching Levine finish with power at the basket.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
DeRozan, a screen on Thibault. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Grant with a screen on ball. Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Ball gets it to go.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble.
Nurkic a screen on ball. Pass to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on ball. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Grant. And DeRozan, here we go. Oh, got a piece of it. Thibault with a steal.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Chicago leading. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And there's the rejection. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. And that one's good. Lillard.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter, and he gets inside too.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the three off target. Lillard up top. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter is...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the five. Portland has to start the second. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. And they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Beverly against Lillard. Down low, Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Vucevic, a screen on Thibault. Over to the left wing. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. He's off on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Chicago trailing here. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in, kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical, being a post presence.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Vucevic. To stop the drought. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Terry comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Caruso. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Now here's White, tightly guarded. Williams misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From deep, Johnson. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Beverly, the pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Drummond inside. Eubanks is there. Drummond with the bucket.
Few players better in the key or take up more room than Andre Drummond does. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now here's Beverly. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Drummond inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Now here's Drummond. Williams a screen on Johnson. Beverly on the wing, covered by Johnson. Beverly outside. Over Johnson. That one a little long. Portland leading. Into the lane. Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Beverly. Drummond inside. It's deflected. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
15. The Trailblazers 23. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Lillard. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And so he hits both. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, VA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
And the technical free throw is good.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Shot left block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Nurkic a screen on ball. For 3, here's Lillard. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 11 points.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
DeRozan And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
Good on the second one. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Lillard against Vucevic. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. A line change here for Portland.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, sweet move. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Outside Reddish. Now Johnson takes the 3. The shot won't fall. Ball passes to Caruso. Vucevic with it. Up and in on the layup. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Who poked away. Stolen by Caruso.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Drummond inside. Eubanks is there. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Little. Williams defending. Little, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Terry. Back to White. A minute 29 left to play in the third. Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and roll.
Eubanks the screen. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And that one hits the back iron. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Beverly outside. Williams from long range. The rebound by Eubanks. Beverly with a steal. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Got a piece of it. Here's Little. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Reddish. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it. Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
It's White with a drive. Pass to Terry. Williams a screen on Reddish. The kick out to White. There's the steal. Here's Sharp to the inside. Here's Reddish. Here's Little. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought that
the previous play is under review.
The officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. DeRozan with the ball, now guarded by Simons. Clock at 6. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Nails it from 3. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Lillard up top, hounded by Ball. Pass to Simons. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Ball throws it down.
Alonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Portland leading. Grant with a screen on Ball. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine from deep 3-point range. Thibault with the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lillard with the ball. Caruso covers. Here's Thibault. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Ball passes to Vucevic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Grant with a steal.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Here's Simons with the drive, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard against Ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. To the left side wing, to the paint. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Simons outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:51 left in the 4th. Ball against Lillard. Left side Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Levine can't hit.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Kicks it to DeRozan. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Levine. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. That one's wide left. Well, Graham, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Nurkic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Shooting for Portland.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Now the Blazers on the move. Lillard can't get it to go.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Nurkic with the ball. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. So the Trailblazers win it. It ends up being a fairly easy run. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. So Dallas will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3. McGee's shot is off. And Portland with the ball. Lillard scanning the floor. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now, here's Lillard, just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, and it's Grant that time on the assist by Lillard. Grant's got the first points up on the board here for the Trailblazers. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Nurkic a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Lillard. That one doesn't go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Over in the corner, Doncic. And stolen by Thibault. And stolen by Irving. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Doncic outside. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic, and he makes good on the layup.
You think a bump is going to stop Nurkic? We're talking about a guy who has come back from major injuries, a resolute attitude.
Doncic with it, defended by Thibault. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Thibault. Grant dishes to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Doncic. And that one's good. Lillard.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lillard from deep three-point land, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Lillard. Irving passes to McGee. McGee is screen on Grant. Out to Doncic. There's the triple. There's the pass to Wood. Irving against Lillard. Fires from deep. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 5.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here is McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. To the middle, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Grant with a screen on Doncic. And Simons has it in the corner. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Irving kicks to Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Irving for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's the 3, and Matisse Thybulle gets the 3.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And the Trailblazers another 3.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bertanis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Josh Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Sharp. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, here's Sharp. Played by Hardaway. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Mavericks trail by 3. Three-pointer. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bertanis, the pass to Hardy. Bertans a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. That one a little long. Portland leading by 3. They set the pick. No good on the shot. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Powell kicks to Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound. Now here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Powell. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Bertans can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson against Bertans. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year, where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Passes to Bertens. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. To the inside. Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. I thank you, David. And folks.
Mavericks, 31. The Trailblazers, 36.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now, here's Doncic. Irving kicks to Green. Picked him clean. Lillard the pass to Thibault. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Right wing. Pass to Wood. Wood a screen on Simon. Green finds Wood. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wood's got 7 points.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Grant outside. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Anticipating before the play can happen, Luka Doncic gets the break started.
Lillard on top, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Simon. Now here's Lillard, guarded by Doncic. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 19 points.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's Doncic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. They kick it out to Green. Doncic with a screen for Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Green's got his second basket of the game. Doncic against Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
A different look for Dallas. High foul comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Lillard. 22 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Dallas. Wood kicks to Green. Dallas moving it around. Now here is Irving. Defense is right there. Good on the three-point shot. And it's 6 points for Jaden Hardy.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Inside, here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. The wide open look here for Wood. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now, here is Irving. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Takes it inside. Little passes to Eubanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Okay, now, fans, let's see you get up and get ready for your defense crew. Fans, get loud for your defense crew. Get out of your seat and on your feet for the defense.
A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell, and Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a one-point game. To the right side. McGee finds Wood. McGee sets the pick for Wood. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And with more passes like that, Wood can make things very hard. That'll round out his game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
The 3 for Doncic. And McGee kicks to Irving. For the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game in Dallas. And well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Mavericks shooting a superb 63% from the field. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Green. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hop. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Irving against Lillard. They kick it out to Green. And the pass to Wood. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's Lillard. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that one, good. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. The kick out to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Damian Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. McGee in the corner. Doncic looking it over. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Wood. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Dallas. Grant with a screen on Doncic. And the basket by Lillard.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Lillard up top. Little turnaround, and it's good for 2. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he's going up for the alley-oop. McGee's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He is leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Here is Lillard after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's Grant, and there's the drive.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
34 seconds left in the fourth. Irving misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Grant with a screen on Wood. Floats it up for Grant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastates the defense with a terrific look.
Traps in the tray.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Wood. Green inside the 3-point line, off the mark. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward position.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And it's DeRozan missing. Caruso against Irving. On the wing, Green. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Here's Chicago now. It's a three-point game.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Knocks it down from distance.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 9.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The 3. LaVine can't hit.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's DeRozan. He's off on the layup. Caruso against Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Vucevic, a screen on McGee. DeRozan for 3. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. And here is Irving. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's LaVine. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer.
Hey, how about the distance? Zero fear. LaVine will make these moonshots from time to time and splash.
Ball against Doncic. On the wing, Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Vucevic, a screen on Wood. Now Vucevic. There's the triple. Hauled in by McGee.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Doncic passes to Wood. Doncic against Ball. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. McGee for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Levine. Green covering. DeRozan outside. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. DeRozan's got 6.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Ball against Doncic. Down low. Wood inside. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Caruso left side. Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. McGee, a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8-point. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Levine in a small forward. Offensive board. Powell, second chance shot, kicks it to Doncic. And that one's long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Irving, a screen on Ball. Inside. Out to Powell. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Here's Levine following the score by Dallas. Caruso outside. DeRozan against Wood. Shot clock at 6. Back to Caruso. Over Irving. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I can see why he pulled up for the leaner, but the defense adjusted to that as well.
Pass to Green. Irving against Caruso. Back to Green. Kicks it to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Here's Levine for 3. Ball outside. On the wing, DeRozan. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Green. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides guys just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Ball passes to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Back to DeRozan. To the right side. Caruso, left side. Wing shot on the way. Shot by Levine, no good. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Wood, a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Levine for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Caruso. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. This one for 3. That shot is off. That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off. And that concludes the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
For the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Bullock. Good. Bullock's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Bullock from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Here we go, one-on-one. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the wing on the left. And it's good. 2 points.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Powell, a screen on Beverly. Here's Hardy. Beverly defending. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Drummond. Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Hardaway on the wing. He's guarded by White. Pass to Bullock. Powell sets a screen. 5 on the clock. For 3, Hardy. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. For 3, Hardaway. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Oh, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player. You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Hardaway on the wing. From deep. On target from range. Hardaway's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
The Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. White, good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Bertans. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Terry, pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hardy. Bertans with the ball. To the middle. Now Hardaway launches it. Buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Here's Terry. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Bertans. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's Beverly on the drive. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Picked by Bertans. From deep 3-point range. Hardaway, no good. Outside White. Pass to Beverly. Drummond inside. It could go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks continuing to pile it on, up 22. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Andre Drummond, Patrick Beverly out there with Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Terry in at the 3, small forward. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Wood. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan outside. The kick out to Ball. To the wing, right side. Vucevic draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
For 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Chicago ball.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Ball outside. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic in the post. Covered by McGee. Levine against Doncic. Levine passes to Vucevic. Knocks down the long J.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Boy, whenever Doncic is in a position to be creative with his size, vision, and ball skills, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Now here's Caruso. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Green. Out to Wood. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Outside Levine. The kick out to Ball. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here's Irving. On the wing, Green from behind the arc. He drops it from range. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, DeRozan. Good D by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. Here's Levine. Called in by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's Levine. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Tries again. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. With the fadeaway. Vucevic's shot is off.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Irving off target. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever.
it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Nurkic. Up and in on the low.
Nurkic going to work inside, using all that size he possesses to his advantage.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Here's Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. Lock at 6. Outside, Ball. Back to LaVine. Fires top of the key. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Portland making their last shot. And DeRozan throws it down.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
And the dunk by Grant.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Passes it to Vucevic. Now here's LaVine. Defended by Thibault. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Even while being fouled, Nikola Vucevic stays strong, enduring the contact and winning the and-one chance.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. Clever move by Dame, opening up the floor with that pick and roll play.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good on the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Lillard against Ball. Grant kicks to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
A volume 3-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Pass to Simons. Lillard surveying the D. And Nurkic has it in the corner. They shoot again. So timeout called here. The first for Portland.
Hey, fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancer. We need you to make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
Grant with a screen on Ball. 3-pointer, Lillard. No good from Grant.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the ball. Did you see that? It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Thibault. To the paint. It's tipped. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody back. And finished off by DeRozan.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Screen by Grant. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic to the pass, the Ball. Back to Vucevic, and it's Ball at the elbow. Simons with the ball, now guarded by Ball, and they're moving it up. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Good move getting it to Lillard. He can get ahead of the defense on the break.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball against Lillard. Driving to the basket. And easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 9.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard the pass to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He kicks it to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And Levine throws it down.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Vucevic, Alex Caruso out there with Ball. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine, and at the small forward position.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA. How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. DeRozan against Nurkic. Vucevic down low. Shoots over Grant, and it's Vucevic missing. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Outside, Levine buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 5.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Grant against DeRozan. Vucevic up top, lets it fly, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Levine finds DeRozan. Caruso with the ball. From 20 feet out, Levine can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The pass to Nurkic, takes the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 11 points in the game.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Pass to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Lillard, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot. because of some aggressive D.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Lillard from deep three-point land. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Beverly. Feeds to Drummond. To halt the run. And Drummond throws it down.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Little doesn't go for him. Nice D from Williams. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the middle. And stolen by White. From outside the arc. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Beverly.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly. Knocking down the spot-up J.
And Terry over to help. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Johnson outside. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
White the pass to Williams. And the three off target. And there's the pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's the Portland. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
35. The Bulls. 22.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the three spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats in on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with. A well-coordinated athlete. Drummond rolls off the screen, ready to finish.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And a minute played as the second half gets going. From past the arc, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
It's Beverly on the wing. Stolen by Grant. Goes up. And the dunk by Grant.
That's what length does for you defensively. Grant reaching out, picking the ball, gets them in transition.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers leading by 17. Lillard outside with the drive. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Oh, Vucevic in position and stolen by Thibault. Lillard, the pass to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
The kick out to Ball. DeRozan on the wing. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Tries from 16. They grab their own miss. Back to Caruso. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Three-pointer, Lillard. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Grant. Thibault with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Passes it to Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Got a piece of it. And here is Caruso. DeRozan finds Ball. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Lillard against Ball. Fires for 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Kicks it out to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nurkic. Second chance shot. And no good that time. Great D that time for Vucevic. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Lillard. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Lillard's got 18 points.
You can't give Lillard an ounce of space. That's when he'll pull up right on you.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Right the pass to Beverly. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Sharp. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers out in front. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Williams. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 3. Williams can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 21. And stolen by White. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Drummond. Kicks to Beverley. Terry the pass to Beverley. Now Drummond. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Back to Drummond. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest this shot.
He doesn't get the second one. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Clock at 4, and Portland turns it over again.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls trail by 21. Left side, Levine. Fires the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Levine's gone 2 for 5 tonight. On the wing, Johnson. 3-pointer. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Now the feed to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Now here's Sharp. And he drives in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Caruso. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Ball finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
2 minutes in the game.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Caruso.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Levine. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard against Ball. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance
and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And stolen by Thibault. One-on-one here. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Chicago. DeRozan on the wing, covered by Lillard. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. DeRozan with a screen for Caruso. That three off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
Strong. Friday afternoon, live. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Josh Green, and it's McGee in at the 5, down low. Now the Blazers on the move. It's stolen by Green. McGee, a screen on Thibault. Doncic passes to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
To the inside, Grant. Yep, that one goes.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Wood with the screen. And the layup is good. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. Lillard finds Nurkic. Another shot. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's McGee. Pass to Doncic. And Dallas calls time here.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Your Blazers break your dance crew, everyone.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Thibault. Good D by Doncic.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
Portland trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's the 3. And it's Lillard with the 3. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Doncic against Thibault. Back to Doncic. Thibault with a steal. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Grant with a screen on Irving. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Tipped away. Doncic with it. Thibault picks him up. Up ahead. He's all alone. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Down low. Out to Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. For three, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Outside Irving. Pass to McGee. Now here's Wood. McGee, a screen on Grant. Now Irving. He has 6. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick.
Fans, your Trailblazers youth men's team.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Hardy, JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Wood outside. McGee, a screen on Grant. The 3 from Wood. Doesn't go that time, and it's Portland the other way.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Irving. Outside for Green. Back to Irving. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardy, covered by Johnson. Pass to Wood. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Sharp, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Hardy. Out to Wood. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Wood's got 5 now.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Pass to Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Bertans comes in for Wood. Bullock, he's checked in for Green. And Hardaway subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Bullock. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good off the back of the rim. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Out to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. 56 seconds left in the first half. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. First free throw is good.
At the line for Portland, Sharp.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hardy. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. They set the pick. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch and shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Eubanks the screen. 34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Inside, Little, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Little showing big strength.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy. There's the three. The rebound by Eubanks. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Sharp. He has 6. Counted. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
For 3, Hardaway. He can't hit that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we hit the
27. The Mavericks, 28. Stand and ready for the time Milwaukee.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure a coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Driving in. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Lillard into the lane. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
From deep. from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Doncic with the jam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Irving for three. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Lillard passes to Thibault. And it's all from three-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Irving. Green finds Wood. Green with a screen on Grant. Wood with it. Now guarded by Simons. And Wood with the stuff.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Out to Wood. Doncic on the wing. Wood, a screen on Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic's shot is good.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Dallas ball. Mavericks ball. Starts the second half. Let's hear it.
Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
Here's Sharp, defended by Hardaway. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bertans. And the Mavericks, another three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Outside Hardaway. Uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 8.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
It's good if it goes. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks, helping them space the floor. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Tim Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. The Mavericks shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's stolen by Bertans.
Portland foul. Drew Eubanks.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
For three, here's Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Wood outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Simons passes to Nurkic. An easy two on the layup.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space. Calm and collecting.
Pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. For three, here's Lillard. Wood grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
To the left wing. And here's Nurkic for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Grant. He shoots it. Goes back up. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 19 points.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Powell. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Out to Powell. The three. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
On the wing, Simons. Defended by Hardaway. Grant with a screen on Powell. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance that relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Hardaway. Irving up top, defended by Lillard. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Green for three. The shot misses. Lillard left side. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Back to Lillard. Nurkic with the ball. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Irving. Here's Wood. Fires the three. Here's Doncic. Outside, Green. Second chance effort. Out to Wood. Puts up a three. 4 on the clock. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Green.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent.